We're recording. Can you move that over to the other screen? I don't want to be able to see myself the whole time we do this.
Okay.
Thanks. Otherwise, I'll just be like, what's happening? Normal volume.
Normal volume. We have gone through so many technical difficulties.
We are finally starting the first video episode of the Digital Realms podcast. This is your host, Alex, joined by
Gabe.
And welcome.
Yes.
We've got a lot of stuff to talk to, so let's dive right into it.
All right. What have you been playing lately?
I'm still working on Dead Space. I just got to the first, boss area. It's, the big, brutish-looking thing.
Yes.
It's, 10 times bigger than any of the necromorphs you fight until then, and you have to shoot it in the back, and it's really fast. It's not fast, but it's faster than you can walk around a pillar to get to the back of it. It's a pain in the ass. So I've been playing that, and I stopped there, and after that, I started playing Armored Core 6 again.
Okay.
And you know how I told you it wasn't a Souls-like?
It's Souls-like.
Oh, once you get to, the first boss at the end of the first chapter, it is the fastest boss fight I have ever experienced. I tried every possible build that I could think of going into this thing. I went out and went back in and went out and back in just with different loadouts.
Pause.
And I have a hard time even keeping this guy on the screen. He's so fast.
Jesus.
Yeah. So that wasn't fun. It made me feel like I'd never held a controller before in my life.
Well, I looked at gameplay, and it does seem like the gameplay is super fast-paced at times.
It is really fast-paced. But every mission up until then is like a cakewalk, and then it throws that at you. It's not like you have, Souls-like mob enemies. You just have basic enemies, like any other game.
Interesting.
So what have you been playing?
Mass Effect 3.
Okay. How's that going? Well, actually, let's back up. Okay. What'd you think about the ending of 2?
Okay, yeah, so I beat 2. I don't know how I feel.
Okay.
I'll just be real. There was moments where I was pissed. I was angry.
Yeah.
I was confused. And hateful. A lot of people died, spoiler alert.
Yeah.
And it kind of left me with questions, but slowly, answering them in 3 now.
Sure.
But, because I was like, what's Cerberus going to do? Were they actually the bad guy the whole time? But,
right. And then the way that 2 ends, and then you go into 3, and it's not where you were.
No.
You start, it's like there's been a little bit of a time skip,
Yes.
and you don't know what's going on, and you're on Earth, so that's interesting. What'd you think about when you first get to the last mission, though, when, you're at the black hole?
It was exciting.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I was freaking out.
Yeah, I had no idea what the end of Mass Effect 2 was going into it the first time.
Yeah.
And seeing, I didn't know you were going to a black hole.
No.
And then you see it, and it's like, oh shit.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the thing is, it's also a good, scientifically accurate visual representation of a black hole, because the light bands around it correctly, which is cool. It's as good. It's almost as good as Interstellar.
I will say, though, I've never had a game mess me up so much. When I know... okay, for example, last mission. You got to choose if you want to destroy all the equipment at the Reaper base or save the equipment.
Yeah.
And I sat there for 10 minutes thinking. And I was writing stuff down. And I chose to save the equipment. And as soon as I clicked yes, I regretted it.
Did you?
Because the elusive man made a creepy face. And I'm like, Cerberus is going to use the equipment. So,
yeah,
we'll find out.
Yeah, I think I destroyed the equipment.
Yeah.
Whenever I did my playthrough.
I should have done that.
Without spoiling anything for 3, playing it purely Paragon, there's what's called a perfect ending.
Okay.
For 3, I'm not going to spoil anything with that, but basically you get the maximum amount of resources that you can, and then you get the perfect ending.
Okay.
I got the perfect ending without trying because I went full Paragon on my first playthrough.
Okay.
So just doing everything like in the correct order gets you that. If you don't get the perfect ending, the other endings are pretty good too, debatably. But
I got the bad ending, right?
What, for 3?
For 2.
Not necessarily.
Well?
Like I don't know how how that affects 3 if it does.
I'll find out.
So I'll let you find out. Let me know because I don't know. I don't remember.
Well, last thing, we'll move on. But I really like the combat system in 3.
The 3's combat.
Combat system is amazing.
It is. It is very fluid.
Yeah, and I just feel more powerful. You know.
It's more tactile. There's a lot more feedback with it.
I will say though, it's very glitchy. Very glitchy. Dude, the amount of times I hop out of cover, not even trying to, and I die.
Yeah,
it pisses me off.
It's not good.
Yeah,
it's not good.
So, anyway.
Yep.
Game show awards.
The game show award nominees. Let's get into this. I'm gonna pull this up full screen here so I actually see what's going on.
Some people are pissed.
Okay.
I saw on Twitter.
Okay.
So you want to list off the nominations?
So I think that these nominations are, some of them are questionable, some of them are warranted.
Yeah.
So first off, we have Astrobot, which I don't know why that's on there. I've not played it. Fair warning, I have not played Astrobot. I have played the free one that comes with the PS5, and it's good. It's like,
it gives you a good experience with the controller.
Yeah, it gives you a really good. It's a good tech demo.
Yes.
I'd have to play the full length Astrobot to understand why this is on the Game of the Year list, because as of right now, I do not. How do you say this?
Balatro.
Balatro. What is Balatro?
It is, if I'm not mistaken, it is a card game that has action.
Interesting.
If I'm not mistaken.
Why is that on the Game of the Year list?
A lot of people like it. A lot of people like it.
I've never heard of this game. I'd need to see gameplay and play it to understand.
Do you play cards?
No.
You don't play cards?
Which I played card games before and I enjoy it, but I haven't in a long time. Black Myth Wukong. This one I understand because of the amount of hype I've seen around this game, and everybody was like, "Oh, this game's not going to be shit," and then it ended up being one of the best games from what I understand. Yes. So that I get. Elden Ring: Shadow of the Erdtree.
This is what people are pissed about. You know why?
I don't know why.
It's a DLC.
Well, I understand it's a DLC. But isn't it like a full length game?
Yes, it's
DLC?
40 hours.
Yeah,
it's 40 hours.
Yeah,
if you complete everything.
Okay.
But people are losing it, dude. They're like, DLC shouldn't be on a Game of the Year award.
I feel like if it's an expansion that's large enough to be a game into itself, like if you put Shadow of the Erdtree on its own disc and sold it as a half sequel to Elden Ring, it would be its own game.
Yeah.
So I feel like that qualifies.
Yep.
I understand why it's controversial.
Yeah.
But
now it would be different if Assassin's Creed 3 the George Washington DLC was Game of the Year. It was like 2 hours of content and just weird.
Yeah,
so I would understand.
I never played that DLC. I played all of the ones up until 3, and then I played the main story of 3, and then gave up on Assassin's Creed. Yeah. So
it was weird.
Yeah. Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, I have heard is excellent. I haven't played it yet. I'm actually playing through Remake. That's one of the games I'm playing through. That's just been sort of in my backlog.
Yeah.
And that game's great. So I'm sure that this one is, because I know it opens the world up a lot.
I've never played a Final Fantasy game.
You should play Final Fantasy VII Remake. It's really good, and then Rebirth, because it's all part of Final Fantasy VII, but they're doing it in like chunks.
Do I have to play all the other games to understand it?
No.
It's all like individual stories?
Yeah, so like Final Fantasy VII has nothing to do with Final Fantasy VIII.
Okay. So 1 has nothing to do with 2.
No.
Interesting.
Yeah, there's actually a game. It's actually a Souls-like game, but it's Final Fantasy: The Origin or something. It's actually a remake of Final Fantasy 1 in a Souls-like package, which is interesting. I've not played it, but I've heard it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
And then this last one is Metaphor Refantasio. Is that how you say that?
I would say so, yeah.
Refantasio.
I've never heard of that.
I have no idea what that is. It looks like it might be a JRPG. Maybe? Sega? I see Sega on it, so probably. Studio
That's
Zero
probably
sounds Japanese. Atlas might be, I don't know, but Sega definitely is. So that sounds like a JRPG. I like JRPGs. And if it's a good one, I can see why it could be on there. But again, I've never heard of this game. I'd need to see gameplay and play it for myself.
I've never played it. Have I played a JRPG?
I don't know.
I'm sorry.
No, I have no idea.
I don't think I have. I need to.
Yeah, I have no idea.
I need to play Final Fantasy. I need to play all these games except Balatro and Metaphor.
Yeah.
I have no desire to play Balatro.
Do Souls games, like From Software Souls games, count as JRPGs? I would say no. It's an RPG that's Japanese, but I don't necessarily think it's a JRPG because it doesn't have a party-based system, and you're not playing as a specific character. Because usually with JRPGs, you're playing as a specific character. You don't create your own. So I would say no, but not. We'll leave that open-ended.
Yeah, that's too deep of a thought for me.
Yeah.
Anyway, all right. Okay, we already talked about Mass Effect.
Yeah, we already talked about Mass Effect. Well, actually, how far into Mass Effect 3 are you? What was the last mission you did?
Last mission I did, I was, spoiler alert, curing the genophage.
Okay.
Is that a main quest?
Yeah.
See, this is the thing about Mass Effect 3, is there's no side quest tabs. It's all in your quest log.
Yeah, so you do all of it.
So...
Well, okay. So you don't have to cure the genophage, if I remember correctly. But I do think you still have to go to the planet as part of the main quest.
Because I know it says, like, priority.
Yeah.
Which I would assume is the main mission.
Yeah.
But I'm like, are these other quests main missions, or...?
I think the ones that are priority were main missions, and the ones that aren't priority aren't.
Okay. I've been doing them all.
I would always do all of the ones that didn't say priority before I did the priority ones, though.
But the last priority mission I did was I went to the moon to talk to a Torian commander.
Okay.
To get him to join forces with us.
Oh, that's a cool mission. Yeah.
How far am I?
You're still pretty early in the game, though.
I figured.
Yeah.
I've been taking my time, man. Like, it's been fun, but it's been a lot. Going from one game to the other.
It is a lot. That's how I played it, too. That's actually... Replaying the Mass Effect trilogy is actually what got me back into gaming. I took like a 2-year break.
Yeah.
And didn't play anything. And then I played the Mass Effect trilogy when it was... I saw it on PlayStation Plus, and I was like, oh, I've always wanted to play these, so let's play it.
Yeah.
And it ended up being one of my favorite gaming experiences ever.
Yeah.
And I've not found anything that's really filled that void since playing the trilogy.
I did not expect this at all to... I didn't expect to enjoy it that much. Like, I've heard, obviously, that it's one of the best game series ever, but, dude, it's blown me away.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah, it's really good. It's really good. I'm actually considering trying to play through Andromeda again.
I know.
I know.
Have it over there. I need to.
I know it's controversial. I know that it's generally considered not a good game, but I think it has its merits. I think the combat system was good.
Yeah.
From what I remember.
Yeah.
Even though you don't have control over your NPCs, which kind of sucks.
Which is stupid. I love that aspect of Mass Effect.
Oh, I agree. I think that was great. But yeah, I want to go through and play it again. At least try it. I may not like it, but we'll see.
Graphically, it's beautiful, though.
Oh, it is.
The colors are great.
Whenever the faces don't glitch. Whenever your faces don't have their lips on their foreheads. That's great.
But yeah, next.
All right, you tell me about this one because I don't know about this one. The new Lara Croft casting.
I haven't looked at other people's thoughts. I just want to give our thoughts.
Okay.
Lara Croft being played by Sophie Turner.
Okay.
And a possible, I think it's a movie.
I thought I saw an Amazon show.
It's Prime.
Oh, it's a Prime
Yeah,
show. Okay.
it's Prime. So it's going to be a TV show.
Okay.
That's going to be it.
Hang on. I gotta see. I don't know.
I don't know either, man.
Like, I feel
I'll put up a picture, but
I feel like that's such a weird, like, casting choice.
I hate Google Images.
I do too, especially now that it opens links instead of opening the picture like full screen.
I think if they get the hair right, and I don't think she's got an English accent.
I think it'd be weird having like a redhead Lara Croft.
It would be. That's what I'm saying. They gotta change the hair.
Yeah, they gotta dye her hair.
I don't know. Sure. It would be different if they were casting like Sophia, for whatever her name is, the Latina girl that's loud. Sophia.
Oh, I don't know who you're talking about.
That's not her. She is an Olympic runner.
Yeah, it's
anyway,
not Sofia Rodriguez.
It's not totally out of the ordinary.
No.
You know?
Yeah. I mean, maybe. I just have to see it. It's one of those things I just have to see.
Yeah.
So, maybe.
Yeah, very low expectations.
Any video game adaptation, I have extremely low expectations for. But we've been given so many bad video game adaptations over the years that it's expected.
Yep.
I don't think anybody sees a video game project and is like, ooh, this is going to be great. I still need to watch the Fallout show, but I've heard that the Fallout show is amazing.
Oh, yeah.
Whether or not that's true, I don't know. And whether or not it's amazing by video game adaptation standards or by standard TV standards, I don't know.
Yeah.
But it's something I'm interested in watching. And that was a Prime show. So if this is a Prime show, it might be good. I felt like Tomb Raider would be a good series to translate into a live action show.
Here's a good question. Would you like to have like the Tomb Raider where she's actually raiding not raiding tombs, but like she's in crazy situations, or like Angelina Jolie Tomb Raider type?
No, I want like actual Lara Croft.
Yeah.
Like stuck in crazy situations, but Lara Croft has always been basically a female Indiana Jones.
Yeah.
If we're being honest.
Yeah.
That's basically what I want. Whether or not that's what we get, I don't know. But I don't want Angelina Jolie, Lara Croft.
I did see something on Instagram. Somebody was saying, bring back Angelina Jolie.
No.
No. I'm good, brother.
No.
I'm good. Anyway, I don't know. I'm excited. I'll definitely watch it.
Yeah.
I'll definitely watch it. You know more about this next topic.
Okay. So the GTA trilogy. Did you play the?
Yes.
Okay, the re-release that came out recently. So you know how bad it was.
Yes.
Okay. So they finally patched it after 2 years of this game being out, and it looks like it originally did when it came out on PS2. So you have to play it in retro graphics for things to look correct.
Yep.
You can't play it in the modern graphics for things to look correct. It still doesn't work. But you can play it in the retro graphics, which honestly I think looks better anyway, instead of the cartoony style they went for.
I didn't like that.
I liked that they tried something different. I just hate that they didn't execute on it, especially a company as big as Rockstar.
Oh, I know. They dropped the ball.
They absolutely could have done better on that. It was just a cash grab.
This is something Ubisoft would do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, 100%. They would re-release Assassin's Creed 1 and make it look like Mickey Mouse, and then it's terrible fidelity.
Yep.
So.
Well, to be fair, I pirated the trilogy.
Did you?
So maybe, well, it still performed bad. So
yeah. Okay.
I don't know.
Well, okay. Pirating games, I'm not advocating for pirating games.
I'm not either.
Anytime I've pirated a game, it's been to see how it performs and whether or not I like it.
Yes.
And if I like it, then I support the developer by buying it. If I don't like it, then I don't buy it.
That is why
and
I
then
did it.
delete it.
Yes.
Usually I know within the first couple hours.
Yes.
It's been a long time since I've done that. The last time I did that was with Fallout 4. The performance with that, pirating it, was what I would expect. It wasn't great, but I was also playing on a laptop with no dedicated GPU.
Oh.
I was running it on Intel graphics.
Oh.
But I mean, it ran as good as anything else did on that computer.
Yeah.
So, I pirated Saints Row 4 also.
Okay.
Because I just didn't want to pay for Saints Row 4.
No. God, no.
I enjoyed it. I'm not gonna lie. I loved that game. I'm glad I didn't pay for it.
I'm glad I didn't get the new Saints Row or newer.
Oh yeah,
Dude, that's awful.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah.
do people? Okay, here's a question: Do enough people still play that game, the trilogy, to give it an update, or did I feel like everybody just kind of gave up?
I feel like everybody gave up on launch of that. Maybe now that they updated it, people either buy it or reinstall it. Those are the two options.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be a lot more reinstalls and a lot more activity from people that bought it hoping it was going to be good
Yep.
rather than new purchases. But I will say that since this was in the news, there are probably going to be more purchases off of it too.
Yeah.
It still won't rival what they make off of shark cards on GTA Online,
No,
but
no.
you know, that's a different story.
I will say I am very proud of myself. I have never bought a shark card.
I haven't either. I've never spent money on microtransactions.
Okay, well I have, unfortunately.
Have you?
Call of Duty, Advanced Warfare. I looked at my total on how much I've spent on Counter-Strike. Take a guess.
1,500.
Close, $1,200.
That was honestly my first thought. I was thinking like 2,500.
Yep, $1,200.
Or 12. I was thinking 1,250.
Yeah,
Not 2,500.
yeah.
I can't speak. It's been a long day.
Yeah, and Destiny. I bought the DLCs, and I bought.
Okay, actually, I bought
Silver.
Silver, yeah,
Yeah.
I bought Silver and
I bought
Destiny
Silver,
1. Did you? Okay, here's something. This isn't on the show sheet. We're
Okay.
gonna go off course a little bit.
Okay.
Did you know that Destiny 1's still playable?
The servers are still up.
Yeah. Like, okay, so I found this out through a random article I saw this week.
Okay.
Apparently, they've discounted on the Xbox store Destiny 1, and you can still play all of it
Okay.
from $60. Destiny the collection, so it
Yeah.
comes with all of it.
Yeah.
They discounted it from $60 down to $20
Okay.
for basically a dead game. But the servers are evidently still up, at least on Xbox. I don't know if they are on PlayStation or not. I didn't look into this enough to speak about it like intelligently, but I do know that you can still play it on Xbox.
Dude, it would be so cool if we could run a Destiny raid one more time.
We should.
We should get like a group together.
Uh,
Because I doubt the servers. Let's look.
Let's see if Destiny 1's still playable. Hold on. We've got to Google something.
Okay, it's up.
I can't tell if
I
it's
can't tell.
up or down. I don't know. Hang on, let me Google it real quick. I want to look too. I can find it real quick.
I would still, though, I would love to run like a Vault of Glass, Crota raid.
Is Destiny 1 still playable November 2024? According to this, 10 months ago, it's still up and people still play. This was on August 11th. Yeah, you can still play it.
Yeah, this is from Bungie. It's still up.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I would love to get some people together. How many is it 6 people in a raid?
6 people in a raid, yeah.
Okay. I need 4 more.
Yeah, I still have it on PlayStation, so we can definitely
I do too.
yeah, we can definitely arrange that.
That would be cool.
We should definitely do that. Have a Destiny raid night.
That would be cool. Yes.
Do it on Friday.
Yep.
Okay.
Just raid. That'd be cool.
All right.
Anyway.
For any of the people watching us on YouTube for the first time, we're gonna have Destiny raid sometime soon. Keep posted for that.
Yep. When's the last time you played a Lego game?
About 2 months ago.
What was it?
Lego Star Wars: The Skywalker Saga. It came to PlayStation Plus, so download it.
Is it good?
From what I could tell, yeah, I only played it for about 30 minutes.
Okay.
It was as good as I remember a Lego game being, but it obviously had newer, like, quality of life fixes. And it had so many features, like, out of the gate that it was almost overwhelming, like, how much stuff was open to you.
Yeah.
But I feel like that's just sort of par for the course when it comes to a game that's targeted towards kids.
Yeah.
So.
That's fair. I haven't played a Lego game since the Avengers came out, which was 2013,
Okay.
2014.
Okay.
And since then, I have tried. You know, I'll see a Lego game like Lego Marvel Villains, or Lego Marvel Villains.
There was
DC
Yeah,
Villains.
so I played DC Supervillains.
I thought about getting that, and then I looked at the gameplay. I'm like, I can't do it.
Yeah.
And even I tried playing, or I was watching my girlfriend play Jurassic Park Lego.
Okay. I didn't know there was a Jurassic Park Lego game.
just-
There's a Lego game for everything. There's one for Lego Horizon Adventure. There's Lego Horizon Adventures now, which yeah.
I just can't do it.
Yeah.
And that's not me being like, oh, I'm grown. I just can't do it.
Yeah, it's definitely like the most simple gameplay that you can have, and there's not much of a challenge to it.
No.
Which is why I think I dropped Lego Star Wars: The Skywalker Saga so quickly. So.
Yeah. I mean, I'm at the point, like, I've been playing Mass Effect on Veteran.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
Like, used to, I just play games on, like, normal. And I just
Right.
can't do it anymore.
Yeah.
Like, I need to be fucked.
Yeah. See, I don't pause. No, I don't. That's how I was, and then I took that 2-year break from gaming, like I mentioned earlier, and then I came back and I'd sort of lost my reflexes when it came to a controller.
Yeah.
So I have to play on normal now, but I was to the point that I was playing Souls-like games all the time and stuff like that, and then I just stopped.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I have a similar experience. When I first discovered Counter-Strike, I played it for like 2 years straight. And coming back to console, I couldn't even aim the gun on the game.
On a console?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was crazy. Like, it literally probably took me a year to get my reflexes back.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it was that bad.
Well, there's definitely... People don't realize this, at least people that don't play both console and PC games like both of us have.
Yeah.
There is a substantial difference between having a mouse and keyboard, having a mouse here that you can drag and literally just like laser target people, versus having a controller in your hand and having to move your joystick around like this to aim.
Yep.
It's just not as quick.
Yep.
So it's a much different thing.
Yep. A lot of people don't realize that.
No, they don't. So.
But, yeah. Anyway, yeah, Lego games. I just think, there can't be a big market for that. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, no, there absolutely is.
You think so?
I think so, because here's the thing. There are a lot of people now with kids that want to get into gaming, right?
That's true.
That's what you have to think about. There
true.
is not a large market of games that are good. And I will say, as far as kids' games go, these are the best kids' games available, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Because you have other games like Peppa Pig. I know this because I have kids. You have, like,
There's a Peppa Pig
There's
game?
a Peppa Pig game. It literally looks like an episode of the show. It's not good. It's not good. There's like Paw Patrol games, and like you just go through the level and that's it. There's no like challenge or reward system or anything. So when you have a Lego game, at least there's a reward system. You unlock things. Why is there Peppa Pig with a Glock?
Anyway.
Weppa Pig.
Anyways.
Anyway. I feel like Lego games, they at least have a good reward system. Like, you go through, you get the studs, you have the stud meter, like in Lego Star Wars. I don't know if other Lego games have that. Have a stud meter.
They do.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
So you have the stud meter for, like, the amount of things you collect throughout your playthrough. And it's a good time, and there's, like, good couch co-op with it, too.
I completely forgot about this.
Okay.
Lego City Undercover.
I never played it.
I completely forgot about that.
Okay.
Best Lego game ever.
Okay.
It's pretty simple. You're an undercover cop
Yeah.
in San Francisco.
Okay.
Dude.
In San Francisco?
Yes.
Okay.
It is absolutely phenomenal.
Are there Lego crackheads? You have Lego homeless people.
There's homeless people.
Okay.
Yes. But no, dude, it's like GTA, but Lego.
Interesting.
I mean, you can't, like, punch a lady or a hooker.
Oh, okay.
But, no, it's great.
Can you, like, yank somebody out of their car? And
Yes.
take their car?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, you can, I think you can, you can fly. There's boats.
Is it like an open world?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Interesting.
It is very fun.
Interesting. Honestly, that sounds more fun to me than the newest Lego Star Wars game.
You should try it.
Okay.
Seriously.
I'll think about it. I'll think about it.
I've had it on 2 different systems. My dad has played through it like 4 times.
Really?
100%ed it.
Okay.
Yes, it's good.
Okay.
I completely forgot about that.
Okay. I'll have to give it a try.
Lego City
I'll
Undercover.
definitely have to give it a try.
Yep.
I know Lego DC Supervillains was kind of open world too.
Yes.
But you didn't have, I don't think, that level of freedom. I might be wrong on that. I didn't stick with it long enough, but
In the beginning of this segment, I was absolutely shitting on Lego games.
okay.
But the memories are flooding in.
Okay.
Lego Batman 2.
Never played it.
Oh.
Let me go back even further though. What started it all, and this is what I grew up on, were the first 2 Lego Star Wars games.
Yes.
Excellent.
Yes.
Like, I hadn't played anything else like it. It was this. I got these on GameCube, I think.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Old ass.
Yeah. Well, but yeah, I got these on GameCube when they launched.
Wow.
Excellent games.
Yeah.
I hadn't played anything like it where you have collectibles, you have unlockables throughout it, you get new parts, and there's a character customization, so you can create your own minifigure, which is cool. And nothing else, at least for me at the time when I was 10, had been like that. It just blew my mind. So
Yeah. Yeah, dude, all these memories are flooding in. I take back everything I said about Legos. I got the first game I played on my 360, I got at launch,
okay.
was the Lego Star Wars, because it came with it.
On your 360?
Yes.
I remember that bundle.
Yep.
I remember seeing the bundle on 360.
Yep.
For sure.
It was groundbreaking, dude.
For sure. And I would almost argue that other than KOTOR,
Yeah.
Lego Star Wars was probably the best Star Wars game that we had gotten. There are other Star Wars games that had more realism to them, but none that retold the movies in a good way. And I feel like the Lego Star Wars games did a really good job at, like, summarizing the movies while still respecting them.
Yeah.
So,
What did you think of Jedi Survivor?
I haven't played Jedi Survivor.
I've heard it's awful.
I played
Fallen Order.
yeah,
Fallen Order was good.
Yeah, I played Fallen Order. It was good. I've heard that the performance on Survivor is bad.
Yes.
I know it's been patched. It's on my list of games to play. I'm honestly just waiting until it hits PlayStation Plus though, because I know it will eventually.
Yep.
And if it's good, then I'll buy it. So.
Okay. Yeah.
So yeah, that's just sort of where I'm at with that.
So, did you ever beat Watch Dogs 1?
No. So, let me explain why I never beat Watch Dogs 1.
Okay.
And honestly, the reason I didn't beat it's kind of shallow.
Okay.
So, you let me borrow Watch Dogs 1
Yes.
when I was still playing my PS4 on an older TV. And it didn't look bad because this TV happened to be a 1080p TV. So I was playing a PS4 at 1080p, this TV couldn't go above 60 hertz.
Okay.
Since then, I've gotten a PS5, and I've gotten a TV that does 120 hertz.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't realize how many graphical fidelity issues there are with the first Watch Dogs. I went to play it, and it looked the way that I remembered, but I was seeing a lot more detail or lack thereof in everything.
Yep.
The trees just looked like sticks. That's what got me, honestly. It was the trees.
Yeah. Trees are bad.
They're not good.
No.
There's no density to any of the foliage.
No.
It's just like basic geometry overlays with like a leaf mesh, and that's it.
Yes.
It's not a pretty game.
No.
And I almost think that the PS5 might make it look worse.
Probably. I haven't tried it yet.
I'd be curious to try it with another like early last generation Ubisoft game like Assassin's Creed Unity.
Yeah.
And see how Assassin's Creed Unity looks compared to it, because those games came out around the same time. Because Unity, I remember thinking when I played it that it was a beautiful game.
Yeah.
I don't know if I would still think the same.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Yeah. But I've been wanting to play. I know Legion gets shit on a lot.
Awful.
I've been wanting to play it.
Ugh.
I've played like 15 minutes on it while I worked in a phone repair store. We had console repairs too, and I played it.
Yeah.
And we just left it running. We opened it up, became an old lady, disabled a traffic light, and then just watched cars pile on each other for an hour.
Yep.
It was great. So
I know a lot of people shit on it, but it was just what they did was cool. Like you can be anybody.
Yeah.
But the story was so just insanely basic.
Yeah.
Like there was no, it didn't grip you.
Right.
Pause.
Well, I feel like it's hard to have a story that really grips you.
I like how realistic that was.
Yeah. Just grab it. But I feel like it's hard to have a story that really grips you, and where you don't have an actual main character.
Yeah.
Like, you're playing as everybody, so how can you follow a story of somebody?
Yep.
Right? Like, I feel like the way I would assume that the way the story plays out, since I've not played it, is that there's like an overarching story that's happening.
Yeah.
Right? And there's no main character.
Yeah.
Okay.
Listen.
So you're basically just playing missions for DedSec, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Did you ever watch any like spy movies from the 90s?
Yeah.
It's like that.
Is it like the 90s James Bond almost?
Pretty like okay.
Like the what's his name? The guy that was James Bond in the 90s.
Oh, Pierce Baldwin. Who is
Pierce Brosnan.
Yeah, who's Pierce Baldwin?
I think you combined him and Alex Baldwin.
Yeah. Could you imagine him as Dave?
He'd shoot somebody.
Anyway, it's just so corny. Like, there's government corruption. Figure out who's doing it and kill them. That's the most basic story.
Yeah.
There's no personal ties. There's nothing.
Okay.
Anyway.
See, that's something that I liked about the first game. Even though it's, like, edgy or whatever, it's like the end of 2000s edginess.
Yeah.
Is what the first Watch Dogs game really boils down to.
Yeah.
Which is fine, because I thought that, honestly, that 2000s edginess aesthetic was probably one of the better aesthetics we've had.
Yeah.
Even though it's kind of cringe sometimes.
Yeah.
But the story actually gripped you. Even though it was like that, it just really just... It just grabs you.
Grips you.
Yep, you got the...
I think you need to give it another try and play Watch Dogs 2.
Okay.
Now, story-wise... Watch Dogs 1 is my favorite.
Okay.
Gameplay-wise.
2.
World-wise, 2.
Okay.
But yeah, I'm hoping that they make a new Watch Dogs, but a lot of people are saying they're done after Legion, because that just was awful.
Yeah. Well, I remember seeing something recently about a new Watch Dogs being in development.
Did not see that.
Yeah, I heard something recently. I don't know where I heard it. Uh, I'm chronically online, so I just see a lot of things like ambiently, so I don't
Yeah.
know exactly where that was. But I'm pretty sure I heard or saw something about another Watch Dogs game in development.
Yeah.
Whether or not that's true due to the Ubisoft buyout, I don't know. But
I don't
we'll
know.
find out.
I don't know.
We'll find out.
What do you want to move on to our weekly segment?
What the fuck's on IGN? Is that what
Yes.
we're doing right now? Do we have IGN pulled up here? Okay. Go to the home screen.
IGN. Here we.
All right. First thing. An ad for the Apple iPhone 16 Pro. Apple Intelligence available now.
Which sucks.
We're not sponsored, but Apple sponsor us.
This isn't an Apple podcast, but it sucks.
Well, we can be sponsored by anybody. I don't care as long as they give us money. Okay, so at the very first article, we sat down with James Gunn to chat about his new DC universe. That's not gaming news. The Game Awards 2024, the complete list of GOTY nominees. Is there anything? I'm curious if there's anything other than those 6. Is that it? Is it just those 6? Okay,
Yes.
yeah. Let's pause for a second and talk about the subcategories for the Game Awards.
Okay. Best narrative.
Well, let's do best game direction. Let's just go down the list.
It's the same as the game of the year.
Oh,
Literally.
okay.
But the other ones, so
What
their
is this?
website sucks.
Why is there an
balls.
ad over this? Hang
Look at
on.
it's like, dude, it is like a porn site. There's ads. Look at this. Look,
It doesn't
you
matter
can't
where
even
you
navigate the site. Anyway,
This is terrible.
all right.
Whenever we do our live stream for the first time, whenever
Yes.
we do that, we need to screen share this
Yes.
as we're doing it.
Okay. Best game direction, Samsung.
Built for efficiency and earlier clock out times.
They don't care about.
Samsung Business Solutions. I didn't know
Alright.
Samsung made assembly lines. Random side note. Do you know what Samsung started out as?
No.
It was a fish packing company.
How the hell do you go from fish packing to
Dude, this.
technology
Yeah.
titan?
Literally a supercomputer in my pocket.
That's
I
interesting.
don't understand.
That's interesting.
Okay.
So best game direction is the same as game of the year.
Okay. That's literally the same list.
So,
best
narrative.
narrative.
Okay.
Okay.
Final Fantasy Rebirth.
Okay.
Like a Dragon, Infinite Wealth.
I've heard that those games are good.
Yes,
The
so have I.
Yakuza games. I've never played them, but I've heard that they're good.
Metaphor Refantasio.
That was on the Game
Yeah.
of the Year list.
Seen.
Senua Saga Hellblade 2.
Yep. And then Silent Hill 2.
Okay.
I like that. I like
Okay.
that.
Best art direction, Astrobot.
Wow.
Where'd it go? I touch it and it flies.
Fix your website, bro.
Black Myth Wukong. Elden Ring, Shadow of the Erd Tree. Metaphor, Refantasio. Neva.
I'm surprised Balatro wasn't in there. Could you imagine? Best art direction, Balatro.
Alright.
A card game.
Best score and music, Astrobot. Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Metaphor, Refantasio. Silent Hill 2. Stellar Blade.
Elden Ring Erdtree is not on there.
For the best score and music. I've not played it, so I don't know.
You should just watch the gameplay.
Okay.
It's in there.
Is it?
Oh my god.
Okay. Best audio design, Astrobot. Call of Duty Black Ops 6. Black Ops 6 for best audio design.
They literally, there is an option to pay for better audio in Black Ops 6. They don't deserve to pay.
Wait,
You didn't know that?
there's a microtransaction
Yes.
to pay for better audio in Black Ops 6.
Swear to God.
And they're nominated for best audio design, and you have to pay for the better audio.
Yes. Gaming, buddy, is in a whole different world right now, man. Yeah, it's like $10 for better audio. How about you just bring out good audio? Anyway, Final Fantasy Rebirth, Hellblade 2, and Silent Hill 2.
Where were we?
Audio design.
You fucked me up with that.
No, Black Ops did. Treyarch did. Those bastards. Best performance.
All right, best performances. Hannah Till and Life is Strange Double Exposure.
Okay.
Brianna White in Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. I went to school with a girl named Brianna White. I doubt that's her. Humberly Gonzalez, Star Wars Outlaws. Is that the main character?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Like anybody played that game. Luke Roberts, Silent Hill 2. And Melina Jurgens and Sinuous Saga Hellblade 2.
We're going to have to stop this eventually because this could go on for a long time.
How long is this? Oh, shit. Okay. We're going to do this. All of this.
Let's just do one more.
Okay, we'll do one more. Okay, let's do...
RPG.
We'll do best RPG because this is interesting.
It is interesting.
This is a very interesting
Wow.
list. Okay. So we have Dragon's Dogma 2, Elden Ring Shadow of the Erdtree, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth, and Metaphor Refantasio.
Are you thinking what I'm thinking?
I'm noticing that there's one game that's been touted as one of the best RPGs ever that's missing from this list.
I wonder what that is, Alex.
That would be I forgot the name of it.
Dragon Age of Velgard.
Yeah, Dragon Age the Velgard.
I'm seriously surprised.
Literally, I don't care about that game so much that I forgot the name of it.
Yeah.
But I'm surprised that that's not on this list. Because of the way that critics praised that game, while everybody else hates it.
Yep.
Due to how bad the dialogue is. I actually haven't seen, just scrolling through this list, and it could be that I didn't see it. Here. You know your laptop better than me. Okay.
Innovation and accessibility.
Interesting. Is that due to the surgery scars?
All right.
Or what does that mean? Does that mean that, like...
Oh, wait, never mind. That's Like a Dragon.
Yeah.
Dragon Ball. Okay, yeah. They only got one nomination.
For an innovation and accessibility. Huh.
Interesting.
That's their only nomination. Yeah, IGN rated it, what, a 9? Huh. Okay. Anyway, back to what the fuck's on IGN.
Dune Prophecy Series Premiere Review. I've never watched any Dunes.
I've watched both of them so far.
Are they good?
Excellent. If you like political intrigue and slight mysticism, it's interesting. It's like Star Wars, but if Star Wars was based around drugs.
Yes, because it's what, the fairy dust or
Spice.
Spice, yeah.
Yeah, it's all about the spice.
Gotta snort that spice, baby.
Yep, that's what it is.
You got any spice?
Yeah.
That's probably what they do.
It's not like Star Wars about it though. It's interesting because the people that live on the planet, they basically always breathe in spice, so they're constantly high.
Nice.
Yeah.
I'm actually seeing a lot of game stuff.
I am too, but let's go back up and scroll down. Because I want to read the first things here. James Gunn clarifies that almost all of Peacemaker is canon. Like anybody gives a shit. Arcane Season 2, Acts 1 and 2 review. What is Arcane? Isn't that the,
It's a show.
It's a show based on... What game's that
You know,
based
I
on?
would love to know, but their website keeps glitching out. League of Legends.
Okay, yeah. I was thinking like sweaty nerd game, but I couldn't think of the game.
That's League of Legends.
That's League of Legends, yeah.
Never played
You'll
it.
get called slurs immediately. Have you ever played League of Legends?
No.
Okay. You ever played Dota?
Yes.
Okay, so it's kind of like Dota. It's a MOBA.
Yes.
Playing it is like going back into the 2000s and playing games.
Yeah.
It's a good time. It feels like home. It's not a good time, though, because people are yelling at you for why you're a terrible healer, or
Yep.
why you're not maining a certain character.
And slurs will fix that, apparently.
Yep. Yep.
Speak-
Calling somebody the N-word will fix that.
Speaking of slurs, a U.S. senator writes to Valve boss Gabe Newell demanding crackdown on hateful accounts and rhetoric on Steam. That's impossible, brother. You know how many swastikas I've seen on Steam profiles? About every one.
This is as political as I will ever get on this podcast.
Okay.
I am a free speech absolutist.
Yep.
That means that I believe that anybody should be able to say whatever the fuck they want to, and the court of public opinion will decide on what's okay and what's not.
Yep.
I don't believe that anybody in the government has the right to tell you what you can or cannot say, as long as you are not doing anything that threatens the life of someone else with your speech.
Yep.
Like inciting violence.
Yep.
On the internet, most things that people say are coming straight out of their asshole. And it means nothing.
Yeah.
I could call somebody being faceless on the internet, even though you can see my face now. If I was, let's say I was a faceless accountant. I've never done this. But I could go around parading as a neo-Nazi, fake account, and say whatever I want to. And most people will see that and be like, okay, that's some shit, and then just give the account shit.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Yeah.
The government cannot... If the government ever oversteps and is like, hey, you can't say these things, what else can you not say?
Exactly.
What else can and cannot say? And that's as political as I'm going to get. I feel like there are actually a lot of games and a lot of things in media that talk about this.
Yep.
I feel like a lot of times whenever, like, let's say a game story is about overthrowing a tyrannical government, what makes the government tyrannical?
Yep.
And everybody misses the point.
Welcome to the Alex Jones podcast.
It's the globalists. They're turning the freaking frogs gay.
Well, we're at an hour.
We're at an hour. All right. Is there anything else on our list here? Street trash review. Okay, hang on. I want to talk about one more thing.
Okay.
Have you heard about the game Dustborn?
No.
Okay. So it may be the only game that is more mean-spirited and has worse dialogue than Dragon Age the Veilguard.
Really?
It came out like last week or the week before.
What's it called?
Dustborn. You are playing as a black woman who's the lead singer of a punk rock band. And you're traveling across America that has been taken over by fascists, and you have a superpower. And that superpower is you have the ability to gaslight people with your voice. That may be a side character that can gaslight people with her voice. I'm not 100% sure. But it's like, oh, look how cool and edgy we are. And meanwhile, these are supposed to be the youth. And there's not a single character in the game that's under the age, that's not in their 30s.
I mean, the art looks pretty cool.
The art does look cool. Literally, the game is like Antifa the game, though.
Yeah.
Like, that's what it is.
Nobody's going to play this.
The gameplay, apparently, so I listened to a video while I was at work the other day talking about this game. And it was... This guy, he does reviews where he's like, I played this so you don't have to. Mm-hmm. Literally, he said that he played the game for 2 hours before you get into combat. He said the combat feels like God of War if you took everything good about God of War's combat out of God of War.
Nice.
So there's no, like, tactileness to it. Like, you have a baseball bat that you can throw and it comes back to you with a magnet, but it doesn't like snap back to you like Kratos' axe. It's just like, here it is. If that makes sense.
This is just weird.
Yeah.
I'm not hating on it. It just looks... It doesn't feel right.
Yeah. Also, one of the things that he said while I was listening to it, and like he showed the cutscene, so like I verified that that's what it was. You find out that the main character is pregnant throughout the game, and when you reach the resistance base that is in Nova Scotia, Canada, they suggest that you get an abortion because you can't properly be part of the resistance while having a baby. That's the game.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yep. 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 Oh, I remember the main character's power. She has the power to manipulate people with her voice.
That's so bad.
And one of the side characters, her power is the ability to gaslight people with her voice.
That's so bad.
Yep. Yep.
This makes me want to start my own game studio.
We should.
We should.
We should. I don't know anything about game development, but we should
figure it out.
Yeah, we can do it. We can do it. We'll start a GoFundMe.
Yeah.
Or a Kickstarter. We'll start a Kickstarter.
Well, are you ready for 20 questions?
Is there anything else on our show sheet?
Top left, yeah.
Is that the bottom?
Yeah.
Okay.
That was it.
Alright, is it my turn or your turn? Or do you want to do both since this is our first video on?
Let's do both, but since we're already past an hour, you want to do like 10 questions?
Maybe 15.
15, okay.
15.
All right.
We'll have 15 questions instead of 20.
All right.
Alright, you go first.
Okay, so you're guessing?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Go ahead. I'm going to keep track of your...
Okay. Alright, is this character from a game prior to 2007?
Prior, no.
No. Okay. Did this character's game come out on the PS3 generation?
Yes.
Okay. Is this character the main character of the game? Like, is this character let me rephrase that. Is this character the player character of the game?
Yes.
Okay. Is this character's game in first person?
No.
Okay. Is this character's game a shooter?
No.
Okay. Does this character use melee weapons such as blades, axes, swords, things like that?
Yes.
Okay.
You ain't got your computer to look at your Steam library.
That's fine. I'm just looking at your game cases over there. I literally can't read any of them.
I can't either. I can see Far Cry.
Yeah, Far Cry is the one that I can see. And I think there's a Call of Duty next to it.
And I see Watch Dogs.
And Red Dead.
Yep.
Okay.
And none of those fit this criteria, apparently.
Nope.
Alright.
Does this character wear armor?
No.
Okay. Is this character's game set in medieval times? Medieval or Renaissance times? Like the Middle Ages?
Moment.
Okay. I'm gonna grab a cough drop while you check that. My throat is killing me. Awkwardly opening this. Turn this into an ASMR video.
What eras did you say?
Like, Middle Age, Renaissance.
No.
Okay. Is this character's game set in the 1700s?
No.
Okay.
We'll make it 20. We're going pretty fast.
Yeah. It's third person?
Yes.
That's not... I was confirming a question I asked earlier.
Oh, first. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's third person, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because there's no other option.
Yeah. Well, there is. It's like the isometric top-down.
That's true. That's
Yeah.
true.
Does this character ever use guns?
No.
Okay.
No.
I'm at 10.
Yep.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Huh. Is this character console exclusive?
No.
Okay. That's good to know. Can this character use a bow?
No.
No. Okay. Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Does this character can this character use throwing knives?
Yes.
Okay. Does this character wear a hood?
Yes.
Okay. Is this character Middle Eastern?
Yes.
Is this Altair
I
from
hate
Assassin's
you.
Creed?
I hate you. 16. I was thinking you wasn't gonna get it at first.
Yeah. Well, I was thinking Assassin's Creed.
Yeah.
But I was thinking Ezio.
Yeah. All right.
Okay. I got mine.
All right. Is this a console exclusive?
No.
Prior to 2010.
I gotta look.
Just use this bad boy right here.
Yeah. That's what I was doing.
Don't be scared.
What year did you say prior to?
2010.
No.
So it's after 2010. Is this the main character?
No. Main character or player character?
Oh, yeah, let me rephrase that. Is that the player character?
No.
So wait, I think I just fucked myself. Well, you said no to main character and no to player character, so he is not playable at all.
No.
Okay.
I'll count you at 3.
Okay. So after 2010, not the main character or playable. Is it a male?
Yes.
A male. After 2010. Is this set in present day?
Yes.
And by present, I mean like 20...
Like the 2000s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. It's present.
Like it's modern.
Yeah. Interesting. Is this game a shooter?
Yes.
Not the main character is a shooter. Is it open world?
Yes.
Interesting. First person?
Yes.
Interesting. Ubisoft?
Yes.
Ubisoft. First person. Is Far Cry? Is it at one of the Far Cry games?
Yes.
Is this Far Cry 4?
No.
Far Cry 5?
No.
Far Cry 3?
Yes. You just burn up 3 questions real quick. You're at 13.
This the main villain?
Yes.
Here's the problem. I'm having an issue figuring out his name.
Okay. You've got the character.
I do. So have I technically won? Or do I need to say the name? I guess I do, really. I'm guessing the character.
Technically, you need to say the name.
Nope, Jason's the main character.
Jason's the main character.
Dude, and this villain is so good.
Mm-hmm.
Voss.
Yep.
Let's go.
There you go.
Let's go.
There you go. That was a good one.
Yes, that was good.
That was a good one.
That was very good.
Yep.
Was that 14?
15.
15.
Well, 15 with the guess, if you count the guess.
Okay, fair enough.
You actually got it quicker than I got it.
Yeah.
That
Interesting.
was good. It's interesting that we both picked Ubisoft characters, though, because I had mine before we even started.
Really?
Like, I've literally had mine for the last 30 minutes.
I decided
Because I looked over and saw that Far Cry 3 case over there. That might... Or is that Far Cry 4?
That's Far Cry 4.
Oh, okay.
I do have Far Cry 3 over there. It's behind my clock.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Yeah. But yeah, Voss is definitely the best Far Cry villain.
God, yeah.
100%. Hagen Min's got nothing on him.
No.
Neither does the Colt from 5.
What is his name? I know his brother was Joseph Seed.
Joseph Seed's the head of the Colt.
That is the guy.
Yep.
Yep.
Yep. You named it.
There we go.
And he has a brother and a sister, I think.
John Seed.
Yeah, John Seed.
Probably.
And
Well,
his sister's name is Sarah, I believe.
I was thinking Mary.
It might be Mary. I don't remember.
Before we end this, I need to know. Joseph Seed, Jacob Seed, Faith. Interesting.
We're both wrong.
Yep.
Buck Hughes.
Anton Castillo. Awful. Far Cry 6. Have you played Far Cry 6?
No, I've not played Far Cry 6.
Ugh. I played at launch. I regret it. Anyway.
Yep. The only one I've enjoyed is 3.
You didn't like 4?
Actually, my favorite one's Blood Dragon.
What?
I love Blood Dragon.
My favorite's 4. I played through it 3 times.
Yeah. No, I like 3 a lot. 4 was okay. It wasn't my favorite.
I love it.
Primal is interesting because it reuses the same map as 4.
Did not know that.
Yep. Same map.
Is it Curat? But, like...
Yep.
No way.
Yeah.
I
didn't know that?
I did not know that.
Yeah, it's literally the same map. That's why they put it out so quickly. Because they put out 4 and then put out that one within like a year.
I did not know that.
Yep. And they just took all the buildings off the map.
My mind is blown.
Yep. They replaced everything with foliage, same map.
Oh my god.
I think they may have added a couple things, but
I did not know that.
Yep.
I need to play Primal again. That adds a whole nother level.
I don't like Primal.
I didn't either.
I got it thinking, oh, this is different, and it uses a weapon system that's not guns, so it might be fun, and I just didn't enjoy it.
I kind of want to play it just to get the easy platinum. It's super easy, apparently.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. Anyway.
Yep. I don't have the interest or the time to do that. So.
Yeah. Well, that was our first video episode. Exciting.
Yep. And join us next time, and we will talk about Far Cry 4.
Yes.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Yep. How you can beat it in 2 seconds.
Yes.
Yep.
All right. Peace.